Hey everybody, it's your girl Mimi. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to show you guys the workouts that I did over quarantine to lose a little bit of weight. Quarantine was about 2 months, so I lost about 15 pounds in total, which is unheard of for me, so we love that for me. But I got a lot of questions throughout of what workouts I was doing, what I was eating and whatnot. So this video is just specifically what workouts I've been doing. If you want a more detailed video about like specific body part workouts, let me know down in the comments below. But this one is all about the full body. So I'm going to show you arms, legs, butt, and ab workouts as well. So I'm going to put that all in this one video. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. To do this in sections, so I'm going to start off with abs, and then whenever I'm done with that, I'm going to go into the butt workouts, and then I am going to go into the arm workouts. And I'm going to do it kind of like a HIIT style workout, very quick and fast paced, because I'm a fast paced person, so that just works really well for me. It might not for you, but it does for me. First off, we're going to do the star leg raises. This is really good for your core and your abs to really strengthen it. I hate these with all my soul, but they're pretty great. Then I go on to just normal crunches, just really basic, really chill, just something to really work out those abs really well. And then after that is when I would take my rest, and then I would go into heel touches. This is really good for your obliques. I really like this workout, and it's not as painful as other workouts that you would do. Next, I have side leg raises. I do these for the obliques and the hip area. So this is kind of like a butt and ab workout, but I really like these. They really get into your obliques and really cause a burn right there. And I do that on both sides. Next, I do standing side crunches. So I do these with 8-pound weights. Whenever I work out more and more, I increase the weight, but for this video, I chose the 8 weight. I just do these on both sides, and I do about 30 seconds on each side, and you really feel a burn with these after you're done. They're great for your obliques, really good for making your waist a lot smaller. I do these religiously. Even if I'm not working out, I can literally just stand up and do these, so that's why I like these. These are also called crossbody mountain climbers. I used to never do these. I never really liked it, but then I started doing, every so often I will do a Chloe Ting workout off YouTube or off her website, just because it's really nice that it's already set up for you and all that. And she introduced me to these, and I started doing them, and they're not that half bad, and they actually do the job, and you really feel a burn when you're doing them. So I highly recommend that for sure. Next, after that is when I would do Russian twists. So I showed you 2 different ways to do Russian twist. The first one is like the moderation of it. It's just like you have your body angled, and then you just do the crunch without the weights or anything like that. That's fun for beginners, but now I've gotten to the point where like I need the weight and I need to challenge myself. After that, I would do in and outs. These are really good for abs. Granted, it hurts so much when you're doing these. And then after that, I do a crunch, but with my legs up against a wall. Normal people can do it without a wall. I just like to use the wall because it's really good at assisting you and making sure you do it properly. Next, we're doing the butt workouts, my absolute favorites. I don't know why. This is just my favorite workout to ever do. My whole goal with my butt workouts is to get a wider waist and a rounder behind, you know what I'm saying? Because Honey was lacking in that when she was younger. Oh, and I also forgot to mention for abs, my whole goal is to make them smaller, my waist smaller, and to get my stomach to be more toned. So, but I'm pretty sure that popped up on the screen. But for butt workouts, I usually do 45 seconds each, and I do 2 workouts in a row, and then I take a 15-second break. I do these longer just because I like working this area out more. It's just a girl thing, I guess, but like, yeah. So the first ones I do are leg raises, and I do them on both sides. I've been doing leg raises for years. I attribute the size of my behind to these leg raises. Like, I am obsessed with these. They are so great. They do the job for real. And sometimes I do these with bands, but I couldn't find the difficult workout bands that I usually use for this, so I got new ones though, so I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah, I usually do these with workout bands to add resistance to what I'm doing. Next, I do fire hydrants, and I found one of my bands, so I did the fire hydrants with my gray band. I like these because it's great for rounding out your sides, especially if you have hip dips like I do. I really like these because it really helps with the whole rounder not waist, but like hip aesthetic that I'm trying to go for. The next workout that I do is glute bridge abductions. This is something I would normally do in a gym with the actual machine, and I love doing it because it is great for your hips. But in quarantine, I was like, I need to figure out a way to be able to do those, but at home. Thank you, Chloe Ting, for showing me that, because now I am obsessed with these workouts, and I do this one all the time. I love this one, and it's so easy, but it also burns in all the right ways. It's a great workout. Next, what I would do is rainbows. I just learned about rainbows during quarantine through Chloe Ting, but I do these rainbows to really help with the rounding out of my behind, which we love that for us. Next, I do sumo squats, and like normally in a gym, I would do like 40-45 pound weights while I'm doing a sumo squat, but since I'm at home and like the most I have is like a 15, I just use a 15s, and I just widen my legs really wide and go in down like I am sitting, like a squat, just very wide. These are awesome, so I highly recommend that. And then I also do normal squats, but I do them with arm raises with the 10-pound weight. It's just a nice way to incorporate arms at the same time while also doing squats. I know everyone has a love-hate relationship with squats. Some people think they work, some people don't. In my case, it works for me, but I know for other people it does the complete opposite. So that is just something you would have to figure out on your own. But for me, squats really helped me when I decided I was going to be getting slim fit. Next, I am going to talk about arms, which I'm just now starting to get into arms. Like, I've always done arm workouts because, you know, I was in volleyball for like 3 years and stuff like that, but I naturally have very toned looking arms because I was very skinny, so my arms are naturally toned, so I really don't do a lot of arm workouts. They're very puny, but they're toned. For arm workouts, I don't do too many. I do 35 seconds each rep, and then I do 2 workouts just like normal, and then I do 10 seconds rest in between. And the only reason why I do these, my goals with this, is just to tone my arms, just to make sure everything is evened out, because I want everything to be seamless and toned. The first workout that I did is my arm raises. It depends on how I'm feeling, how strong I'm feeling. I normally do these with 10-pound weights that I have, but I was feeling a little weak because I already filmed this video the day before, but I hated the way the footage looked, so I refilmed it that day, and my arms were in pain from the day before. So next I do my bicep curls. I like to alternate because I have a thing about patience, so I'm not patient enough to do one arm at a time, so I prefer to do both just because it's quicker and easier that way. So that's what I do. These are great, they're classic, they will always work as long as you keep doing them. Next, I do tricep dips. There's 2 ways you can do tricep dips. You can always take a chair and like squat down that way and do it with your arms that way, but I don't really like that all too much. I just like taking a 15-pound weight and going behind my head and just doing it that way. I find that a lot easier and simpler, so that is what I do. And then for my final arm workout, I do my form of a shoulder press. When I look at this now, I think, you know what, maybe I should have gone on like my ottoman or something and did it that way so my arms could have properly gone down. but you know, we weren't thinking about that then. But I like doing these because it really helps strengthen my arms and give me more power and strength, and it really just helps with the whole toting process.
And that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought, and let me know what else you'd like to see from me. Also, if you are not subscribed, which if you haven't, what are you doing? You should totally subscribe down below. We are so close to 200 subscribers, so I would really appreciate it if you did, if you liked what you saw. So don't forget also to like the video and share it with everybody you know. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.